our distinguished guests, brothers and sisters, our friends and our enemies. Everybody is here. Let's remember that the supporters inside are not satirical characters as much as we'd like them to be. Despite this, we all need to be resonant, to stand up and speak up for what is righteous and just, and to be in a state of unwavering constancy. The causes we care about go beyond what Milo thinks is being whiny. This is just a naughty elementary school tactic to create anger and distract us. It is okay to be angry. Do not be distracted, be constant, be deliberate, and be courageous. Woo! The thing about a professional troll is that they have mastered a state of constancy too. That is a constancy in pursuit of attention. And so yes, Milo and his supporters may be getting what Milo's ego wants by all of us being here, and hell, he can have all of it. But while they sharpen their tongues, we sharpen our minds. Let us think deeply about the causes we care for and if they are feeding our ego, because if they are, it isn't helping us progress and make strides as a group. I say this because as humans, we are reflections of each other and we can learn from one another. Do not perpetuate their blatant actions and beliefs of hate, ridicule, xenophobia, and bigotry. We are here to support a safe space, which has not been properly responded to on campus by our administrative leaders. We're waiting that you do so. What must be done is not a fairy tale, lighthearted riddle. Don't ask us what must be done if you can't be an example yourself. Demon Thon is great, but it is nowhere near enough.
Really?
Despite this, do not be fazed by the tactics meant to derail us occurring inside the Student Center tonight. Fight with your mind. It's okay to be angry, but do not be fazed by the hateful slurs making their way on campus walls and sidewalks. Do not jeopardize your constancy. This has nothing to do with silencing DePaul Republicans because we are too liberal that our feelings are hurt. Correct me if I'm wrong, but was Sir Brendan Newell whining in Breitbart's article yesterday DePaul University's attempt to torpedo a Milo Yiannopoulos event when his headline read, "Today, DePaul University can be described as a combination of Chicago-style politics, progressive social justice, and the general insanity that you can find on any American college campus. So it's a little wonder that they're trying to sabotage our event with Milo Yiannopoulos. Dear Mr. Newell, I'm sorry, but this world does not revolve around you." Being here today has everything to do with opposing a group of ideas and actions that are not socially responsible on and beyond DePaul's campuses. This has everything to do with opening a gate that leads to hate and ridicule. Yet as we move forward as a society, we will hurt and ache. It is inevitable and a process of progress. However, taking marginalized groups that have suffered and making them a subject of satire is not a problem of uncomfortability, but it is twisted, malicious, and harmful in everything DePaul should stand for. The Prophet Muhammad, peace and blessings be upon him, was initially mocked and outcasted. He was ridiculed by his closest relatives following his cause, his calling to God, but his faith was unwavering. Near the end of his life, he was accompanied by 100,000 of his companions, where he performed the final pilgrimage of his life to the Kaaba in Mecca. Standing on what is known as the Mount of Mercy, he delivered his last speech with messages that would resound through time. He spoke of the equality of humankind, of women's rights, of fraternity, of doing good, of never oppressing anyone, of human rights and justice. But as seen in multiple videos I've watched of him during his dangerous faggot tour, Milo isn't a person who is performing or acting. He is a man who poses no element of empathy, a man who is impatient and angry, and a man who is in a constant state of denial. I ask that if any Milo supporter actions beg for your attention, do not give in because it will feed the fire. You'll remain strong and you'll remain a luminary. Do not be distracted, be constant, be deliberate, and be courageous.
Yeah.
And I am the president of Strong. Strong is the national organization on campus. I'm here today in capacity on behalf of all of us. DePaul, I chose DePaul. I don't have to speak, but I chose DePaul because of its decision. Because I thought that DePaul respects the human dignity of every person and every identity on this campus. I chose DePaul because I thought I would be included and inclusive here. I thought I would be comfortable here. I am a Chicago Party mentor. I have told incoming freshmen this message over and over again. And it's false. This isn't my experience. I'm a junior here now. And the responses that we speak it to racism and racially charged incidents and hate speech on campus, they barely address the problem. So in response to the orals today, they said that they were against profane graffiti, not racist. So I take issue with that. I take issue with the fact that there is no policy that actually addresses racial slurs and hate speech. I take issue with me going through the formal process of reporting and nothing happens. I again take issue with the way DePaul handles. I take issue with the way that it takes 3 weeks for DePaul to address the situation. I don't understand how they sell.
Yes, much better. Come on.
It's like I hate how they sell diversity, but I don't see diversity in the curriculum. I don't see us supported. I don't see how we still have a small community and we're all sectioned off and we're supposed to be inclusive and inclusive and love everybody. So Milo has been invited here, and he is here to a college that we paid $30,000 a year to go to. For him to disrespect the majority of students, because the majority of students are not white, the majority of students are not also straight, the majority of students are not also Christian, the majority of students are all not white, so I just have an issue. So if you are all of these things, you can't have your sexuality. He's against the majority of the students on this campus. I take issue with that. I take issue with him being welcome to a place that says they are consensual, that say that we are inclusive, that say that we love everybody and everybody is valued, and all of these things, and it's not true and it's not our experience. So if the DePaul administration is not want to uphold the values that they sell, the students and the organizations will.
Tell me, sister.
About 4 or 5 Giga Hope scholars every single year selected for this scholarship, and it is based on service and dedication to furthering the advancements of individuals. So we are taking issue with what's happening today because it's against all people. As Nate got up here before and said, he's not for no. He talks about how feminism is cancer. How in the world can you equate feminism and cancer? It makes no sense. I personally am disgusted. If DePaul had done more when the chalkings occurred, then we wouldn't be dealing with and the reason that they wrote the slurs and foil this time is because DePaul took a small action and banned writing chalking political comments all over campus. So they took it a step further and they were like, okay, let's do oils. That's goofy. So I just want to again thank everybody for being here today. I want to say keep your cool. I don't know, I don't want anybody to get arrested or anything crazy like that. But I am all for us being here and fighting for what we all believe in. I am here as a Black, marginalized woman in society, and I am please holding that. And I want us all to stay together and just go in there with a clear mind and your game face. Because we need them to know that we are here and that we're not just going to let them do whatever the fuck they want. Okay?
Come on. I can barely hear you.
And I'm a junior here at DePaul. I'm a transfer student. This is my first year here, so it didn't really take me long to
Oh, dear.
Hello?
Hey.
Okay, so my name's Mary. I'm a junior here on campus, and I'm a transfer student. And I was just saying that it's going to take me long to be integrated on campus. The majority of people here are not the people who support Milo. They are not the people who support Trump. And I honestly think that DePaul needs to stop giving free agents to people who don't represent us all. That's what I think. I'm a young Black woman who has the audacity to want it all. And if that's a problem, and if there are people in campus who have a problem with that, then I don't give a shit. misusing their resources, to be honest. Because this is a student organization that is using DePaul's resources to bring someone that the majority of the student population do not respect or want. That's problematic. DePaul needs to be using their resources for other things and to be more useful and more productive. They need to represent the majority, not the minority. That's what they need to do. And also, I think that just in general, it's really disgusting how all of the incidents that have taken place this year have been ignored. DePaul has taken their time responding to them, swept under the rug, and the language that has even been used to address these issues have been safe and cautious. What is safe and cautious about hate speech? What is safe and cautious about racism? I want to know. Because there are several people here who feel unsafe, who feel unwanted, who think about race every single day, who are affected by race every single day. It's heavy on our shoulders, it's heavy on our hearts. As a young black woman on campus, I'm not the majority of people here on campus. I represent a minority of people. And I just want to say that every single day I think about race here at DePaul. I think about the stupidity and the foolishness that has been occurring lately. I'm wearing a pin that says I can't breathe. Sometimes I feel like I'm suffocated by the nonsense that has been going on here today. To be honest. And it's ridiculous. So I think that as a people, it's such a great thing that we're all here together to support this and to show that we are the majority, we are not the minority. The majority of us do care about stopping racism, about stopping bigotry, about stopping nonsense and foolishness and hate speech. And I think that that's a beautiful thing.
Okay, hi everybody.
Please make it
I'm
quick.
Veronica. I am a sophomore and I'm here to represent the African Student Association. First of all, let me just say that we are minorities within a minority group. The African Student Association represents almost all of the international students who are black on this campus. It is absolutely ridiculous. When I say ridiculous, I mean ridiculous. The DePaul can't even fund our events. But y'all want to have Milo or Milo or whatever it is. It is absolutely ridiculous, that double standard. There was a guy here with a poster, but at their event, they don't want nobody with posters. Oh. Okay. So, I'm just standing here and I'm flabbergasted. Yeah, use that word. Flabbergasted. That DePaul thinks that this is okay. I just don't understand that people are saying, oh, this is not a race thing. Oh, it is politics. Oh, we just want freedom of speech. But if I went up to any one of these people and said something, I bet you they would go back and be like, oh yeah, she said this to me, this, and that. And I would be the one in trouble. What they do. Right. Why? Because I'm a black girl. I'm always angry. I'm always upset that, you know, I have all this freedom of speech. Let me just say this. I am damned that some of these people are paying $51,000 a year to have Milo here. Is that what my tuition is paying for? Because I want my shit back. If y'all want to have racism on your campus, then I guess I want free tuition. This doesn't work out. I just don't understand. And DePaul thinks that it's okay to delay responses. When public safety, when something happens to a woman who is a white woman, public safety is quick to jump on it. But let it be a black girl. Let it be a black girl. And all of a sudden, oh, you were out too late. Oh, I'm sorry. Our services, we weren't providing them at that time. Okay. Well, provide me with my money, DePaul. That's all I have to say.
More
Like
guy.
after everything was going down, public safety was here. They were trying to wash everything away. As Father Holschneider said, have an open dialogue with these people. He said. Have intellectual conversation with these people. So I asked them. Do you have something to say? What they responded with was mocking me for asking if they had something to say.
As we always do.
And then they responded with, "You are the reason why we want Trump. You are the reason why we want a wall."
Shame.
And then when I started recording, public safety responds with, "Here we go again." So y'all gonna tell me you do not condone what is put on campus, yet public safety, when I start recording for my safety, says, "Here we go again." So don't act like y'all care, because DePaul does not care. Father Holschneider does not care. He's gonna come through with these emails every single day talking about DePaul does not condone this. While public safety is over here like, "Here we go again." Let me tell y'all something. Here we go again.